Action! Right, hello there guys. Today I'll be doing the unveiling of this hard drive enclosure. I have actually done this video before, or attempted at least to make this video before. However, when I was busy in the progress, I realized that I got the incorrect hard drive, like the type of fitting that I needed. Because as you can see, I'll show on this camera, you can see there that this why won't this thing focus? You can see there that this is SATA connectors. So yeah, and the one I ordered, which was at a very good price, I realized that it was IDE that I ordered, so it was incorrect, and yes, I had to make a mission of it to go swap it around. And at last, luckily they had this one. It was the last one in the shop, which was SATA, which is my fitting, so I'll probably get around to getting another one when they have more in stock. Excuse me. So yeah, let's get straight to it, and I am 100% sure that this one is correct, because they told me it's correct. And it says SATA on the box, so we'll see that now. Okay, so let's get to the unboxing of this. I'm trying to stand so that the light behind me doesn't shine too bright in this camera angle. Okay, so in the unboxing of this, you've got the stand. This is the stand obviously that goes on the table when you want to use it. Right, and then in nice foamy packaging, foam things like this, just to keep it safe. And this actually looks quite neat and fancy. Just gonna throw this on the floor for now, pick that up just now. Right, and then let's get everything out of the box first, and we can go through everything once. Okay, so that's the box empty. Okay, well, no wait, not 100% empty. Okay, that's the box just empty now. Now we've got the user manual, we've got the driver disc, and we've got a nice perspex plastic piece of you. I think that came off the box over there. Right, and then in this box over here, let me just see if I'm getting this all in the shot. Yes, so I can maybe move those things over a bit there. Little piece of plastic there. Right, and in this box we've got a SATA extender cable, or some sort of cable. Yeah, SATA cable is there. Got a nice screwdriver. Right, got the power plug for it, which needs power of course. And then we've got a nice USB cable. Not sure what this term is called, I'll put it up on the screen, but it's like a printer kind of cable with a USB on the other end. Right, move that up a bit. Let's not break it in the process, shall we? Right, and then we've got another SATA cable from SATA to an external SATA. That's pretty cool, so I can hook this up to my PC, so then I can yeah, getting it up to my PC. That's the point of this. And then we've got some screws here, obviously to fit my hard drive into the fitting, into the enclosure. So let's get to seeing how this works. Here is my hard drive, as I showed you. It's a 500GB hard drive. Yes, it's not the biggest, but it's one I have spare that I can use, and I've got two of them, so that's why I ordered two of these. But before I go on and showing exactly what this is, quickly look at the quick preview that I made of the previous video where I realized I bought the wrong item, so enjoy that. Like it's in braille, that's how old it is. Alright, nothing of use there. Okay, cool. So let's see if this fits then. I should have probably checked. This is not going to fit. So where's the SATA then? Well, this is a mess up. Let's just stop the video here until I can figure out what the heck is going on here. Okay, and back again. So, just to see how we're going to put this in, shall we look at the manual? Shall we? Let's have a quick look. Okay, 3.5, open that. That slides out, put the hard drive in. Okay, it's actually very simple, the manual. Fasten the HDD, which is the hard drive. Install middle rack. Okay, put in the screws. Put on the stand. And it says here the USB cable, which is that funny looking one. eSATA, which is that one which goes into the black cable. Then we've got the power supply port, which is, okay, let me show you on the camera. So that's the power supply port, on and off switch. We've got the eSATA, which this cable or the red cable can fit into, and then we've got the USB port, which is this one, fit in there. And obviously the other end will go into my PC. So that's pretty cool. Sweet. So I think that's most of the user manual. Not much use to me. Right, so we've got a nice screwdriver that they supply us with, or nice-ish shall I say, and then screw the screws of the enclosure. Just check if I'm getting this all in the shot. Yes, I am. Right, and then this screw seems to not be working with the screwdriver. Alright, so let's just keep that in a safe place. I'm going to put that there by the Canon cover. Right, and on the nice cover we've got Pro Case, Lifestyle, My Style. US 35M12, 3.58 inch. That's the size, the width of my hard drive. And then SATA is the connection that I was talking about that I got wrong in the last video. HDD is a hard drive, external enclosure, which is this thing. Right, so that cover comes off there. Put that there, and then okay, so it comes out this way. Does it come out all the way? Yes. Ish. Does it? Break. Aha, there we go. So there's nothing left in there, as you can see. Just a hollow empty case enclosure. And then here's the important part, the chip and all the controls, power supply button, and a few components on the chipboard. So let's see how this is going to connect up. I want to see if this will go, they say to slot it in like this, so put it in at a funny angle like that, and then it should, if I am correct, just slide into place like that. Look at that, that's sitting snug and peaceful. So they put the screw places a bit too deep, but I guess we can use these ones. Right, so let's get to fastening the hard drive into the enclosure. Just hope this screwdriver will be suffice for the job. Okay, first screws in. Has the power cable running from, I don't actually know where that's running to. Maybe it's just a cool light that lights up when I put it on. I don't know, we'll have to see when we switch it on. I mean, there is a power supply, because I mean all the electronics is on this side, but I'm curious. Curiosity kills the cat. Well, the cat's lying on my chair right now. See if I can put a picture up for you guys and you can see. But yeah, no, this thing is snug. Eh? Like, look, I'm trying to get it loose. It's not coming loose, and that's only with one of them screws. Okay, let's put the next screw in. I think I'm just gonna stop talking in this part and just put music relay over it. Alrighty, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in, and that should be snug fitting. So now we're gonna slot this back in. Does it make a difference as to which way it? Yes, it does. It can only fit in that way. No, I'm disorientated with this thing. Okay, if you guys have any tips on how to put this thing back in any easier, let me know. Or just do it like that, and that would also work out. Right, so that's pretty snug in place. Put that cover on, and there you go. No, I'm kidding. Oh, that's why we don't go yet. Put all the screws back, that should be in place. You can do that. I really hope the song bringing me close. Alright, so there we go, we've got the enclosure there. So now we've got the option to put this into my PC, which is a box, so I can put it standing out the back. Or I can just use this one and do what exactly with it. If I wanted to connect it up to my PC, then I'd probably use this extender. Let's see if this thing's still running. Oh dear. I do not know where this video cut off, so I'm gonna probably have to use most of this video. Shucks. Anyway. Okay, so it seems like this camera just seemed to cut off for a little bit, but I still got that in. Right, so all I did was to put this in here after tightening these screws, make sure, and then put in a nice cover like that. And then 2-point plug. This one is model SAW 24. Okay, that's not what we need to know. It's 100 to 240 volts at 50 to 60 hertz, and it's 0.8 amps. And the output, of course, is what we're looking for, is 12 volts at 2000 milliamps. So that's, in other words, it's 2 amps that it's putting out power. Right, so you connect that up. Let's see if I can connect it up and see. Yeah, my hard drive's spinning in there, so that's cool. I'm excited. Now I'm going to put it into the connected to my computer, and then I'll show you guys that it's working. Okie dokie. So yeah, we've got the hard drive enclosure and the power supply that's gone into the power plug over there in my very neat room. And then here's the data cable. It's going to my PC and it's connecting up there with all the other connections. Right, okay guys, so as you can see here, I've got my Windows Explorer open here. What is this called? Yeah, this thing. So I'm going to show you that it's going to pop up here once I switch on the enclosure. And I realized when I switch it on, as you can see, the cables are running down there and all that. When I switch it on, there is actually a light, which I'll show you at the end of the video, which looks pretty cool. So I'm going to switch it on. Now we wait for the thing to pop up here. Yeah, it is on, the lights come on. And there we go, local disk G. So, G poppy! Right, so now if you go to it, then we can see here. Oh, cool! This is where lots of my old stuff is. Probably have to blur it out. Not really, I mean, it's not that confidential. But I mean, that's freaking cool. So yeah, there we go, and that's how the hard drive enclosure works. I don't want to make this video too long, but enjoy the cool lights I was going to show you at the end. Sweet guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like if you learned something new about hard drive enclosure. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to me. I mean, who doesn't want to subscribe to me? But most of all, stay awesome, and please give one of my Megamind videos another view. Thanks guys, and cheers.